to find out how you can avoid paying those high termite retreat fees.
Are you ready to be inspired? Are you ready to hear a message of hope? If so, join me, William F. Stiles, inspirational speaker, live right here every Friday morning on WOCA, 9:35 a.m. Learn how you are amazing right now, today. Learn to see how special you are. Join me Friday morning, 9:35 a.m.
Putting the local back into radio. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. WOCA News. Variety. Information. Now. Keep your arms and legs on the inside at all times.
WOCA AM 1370. 96.3. 96.3
All right, 74 degrees, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. The forecast has changed. Now it is saying an 80% chance of rain today. Earlier it said a 90% chance, so we'll keep up on that. But more than likely it's going to be a typical August afternoon in Florida, maybe even morning. We might get some rain. Looks kind of overcast right now. Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth. And good morning, Galen. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, Larry. How are you?
Pretty good. I'm feeling like half of me is gone. Robin's not here.
It kind of sounds like half of you is gone.
Yeah, I know. Gosh, I know. We've talked every time Robin is out. It feels like this. So
yeah, understood.
Just had to put out. It's like toast without anything on it. That's what it's like.
Yeah, I mean it's nutritious. I guess it tastes okay, but it's not great.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. Yeah, that's wow. I just came up with a great metaphor for what the show feels like.
Fantastic. Yeah. A little bland.
Yeah.
Toast.
Yes, dry toast. Just nothing on it at all. Yeah.
I like honey on my toast, by the way. Just want to throw that out there.
Do you really? And how often do you have this?
Not very often. I try to stay away from those carbs and sugars, but yeah.
I like butter. I like butter on my biscuits. When you go to KFC, and I think you don't go there anymore at all, right? But they have they have these really delicious biscuits there, and they're
fantastic. And they're really good.
And you always have to ask for the butter. They give you honey, no problem, but you have to ask for butter.
Absolutely. That's why I'm okay with it. I like honey. I take honey over butter any day of the week. I'm a honey guy. I love it.
Oh, really?
I love it. I go to the flea market and wherever I'm at, and they're selling honey on the side of the road. I buy it. I go through a ton of it.
Do you belong to any like what do you call like the Masonic Lodge or the Lions Club? What are they called?
I have historically. I've belonged to Rotary and the Elks Lodge, and I belong to a Civitan group, but it's been a long time. Once you have kids, you just don't have time for that stuff.
No, really?
So,
yeah, I've never had an interest in doing any of that. I just like doing my own thing and helping people out any way I can. I know that almost all of them, I guess all of them have something altruistic about their missions. So.
Yeah, they're all pretty philanthropic, and they all have different events. You look at what the JCs put on every year, and there's some great groups out there. If I'm going to join a group like that, I try to be a fully committed member. I don't want to be one of these people who's just a member in name only. And,
right. Yeah.
I don't have time. I mean, I just simply don't. It's.
Well, the reason it came to mind in connection with the food conversation we were having is because they all seem to have that one specialty food. Like the Lions Club has the funnel cakes. Like that's their thing.
There you
cakes. And I think who is it
and
that
the
does
Shriners with the ribs?
The ribs.
Yeah, I like it.
Right, the ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all have their
hot dogs.
Who has the hot dogs?
Elks Lodge. They used to have a hot dog
Elks have hot
Day
dogs.
or Tuesday or something.
Yeah. So they all have and who's the one with the little car? That's the Shriners, right?
Right. So the VFW just eats all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a member of. I am still, I guess, a member of the VFW. I just haven't paid my dues.
Yeah, well, that's not quite the same, though. It's not the same exact thing. You don't have any secret handshakes and things like that. Actually,
well, you do. You just see who has the most medals.
Oh, okay.
Who has the best war stories.
All right.
Yeah, I was a member of all that, American Legion, all that stuff.
The Masonic Lodge is the Marion Dunn Masonic Lodge number 19 is hosting a seminar tomorrow, if you're interested, called "The Building of King Solomon's Temple." It'll be at 6:30 till 8:30, and it's free and open to the public if you want to go.
Are they still trying to build it? They want to rebuild it, I guess, for the third time?
I don't know. This sounds interesting, doesn't it?
Well, it's prophetic. Prophetic?
Yeah.
Prophetic. Whatever that is.
Taught in prophecy, yeah. The attendees are free to ask questions. Dinner will be served. Free dinner will be served.
There you go.
Wow.
Free.
Wow.
Larry, you're in. You should go.
And there's a QR code on the announcement, too. I can scan it and see what it goes to.
QR codes are a pain in the butt. You can never get them focused in right. I'm serious. I mean, it was like, come on. You have to. It has to be perfect. Even with the great cameras they have on phones today.
Well, but they came and went, didn't they? Aren't they kind of a pass?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Passe. Yeah.
Nobody uses them. It's like Pokemon Go. It's already phased out, right? Everybody's bored with that already.
That's exactly. I asked my son about it, and he goes, "Yeah, it's just it was a fad." I'm like, "Of course it was."
That was the quickest fad.
Well, and my son explained to me why they changed the. And this is what all games do. They launch, and then they try to get as many users as they can, and then they change the way it makes money. The earning stream changes, and so now you can't get to certain levels unless you pay. And all these games, they're just trying to make as much money as they can.
Could you do?
So even if they get, let's say they get 100 million downloads, and I think they exceeded that number, and only 10% remains. They're still doing just fine with 10 million players that actually pay, and they pay $4 a week. They're making.
Oh really? Oh, you have to pay for that?
Oh yeah. Well, you don't have to pay. You have to pay in order to be very, very good at a very high level, and that's what they're looking for. Is that person that it's only $4. It's not a big deal. And it's so easy to do those in-game purchases.
Oh really?
That people do it all the time. Yeah. So Clash of Clans, I think I've talked about this before. Clash of Clans, my son was in the top 100 in the United States for a long time. And the way he got there is he just paid a certain amount of money every day in order to maintain his rank. And he was streaming and getting donations online and had sponsors and stuff, so it didn't cost me anything. But he was making about $250 a week streaming this game online, and he was spending about $240 a week in order to maintain the top 100. Yeah. So, and that's all of these games.
Sounds like a casino.
Revenue. It kind of is. You have to pay in order to play. And I mean, if you download any game, anybody who's done like anything from Candy Crush to Gods of War, whatever it is.
Every single day somebody's inviting me to play Candy Crush. I don't even know what it is.
Right. Well, it's some game, and you connect the colors and candy and stuff. But in order to get past some levels, they'll get you. You can buy another try. There's all that kind of stuff. It's all revenue based. That's why the gaming industry is now bigger than Hollywood.
So whoever came up with Pokemon Go just made a fortune in 1 week.
Well, that's exactly right.
Or 2 weeks.
That's why they did it.
However long it's been.
No. The revenue stream, and you have to understand, all the hard part is over because all those costs are up front. So when I looked last week, Pokemon was making about $1 million a day, and they expect that revenue to go up to about $3.5 to $4 million a day.
Wow.
A day.
I guess they don't have to shop at Aldi's. They don't have to shop at Aldi's, do they? They can shop anywhere they want.
Yeah, they can shop where. Well, and that's just it. I mean, at the height, like Candy Crush at one time was the highest revenue stream, and they were making $4.5 million a day.
My goodness.
A day.
My goodness.
Think about that, Larry. A day.
Should come up with an app. What could we replicate the Pokemon thing? Like find the person in Trump's wig or something like that. Like instead of Pokemon characters, you just see Trump's wig everywhere, and you have to kind of aim the camera so it looks like it's on somebody's head.
Yeah, well, and again, you think about it. That's what these game developers are doing all over the world, and Europe has kind of cornered the market on the gaming industry right now. There are very few that are actually made in the U.S. anymore. But it's quite an amazing thing, and that's why there's so many colleges for it, and that's why they offer scholarships to people who play games at a high level.
Do you know what I don't quite understand, and I'll have to give you a little background to explain this to you. There's a group that will send out emails to people who compose music to ask for certain types of music. Like, I get a lot of emails for like French cafe music, because that's kind of what I do. But I also get these things called 8-bit old video game style music. They give you examples. They want music that sounds like the video games of the beginning of video games, like I guess the old Mario Brothers sound and the old.
Sure.
So I don't know what they're using them for. I don't know what, unless there's some movies or commercials that they're putting them in.
Well, and that's just it. I mean, when you think of video games and the genre, the only comparison you can make it to is Hollywood, because every game's got a trailer. Every game has introduction movies. It's got credit music. It's a very highly developed, highly produced.
Yeah, but the music normally is really well done now. But the old music is what they want. The old music is what they're asking for.
It depends on what genre they're after. I mean, there are a lot of games that are retro games where they're trying to embrace that.
Maybe that's what they're doing.
With a new modern platform, and those are out all the time. So, because you got to remember, just like Hollywood, they're targeting every age group, from 2-year-olds up to, infinity age. My mom plays a game on her phone, so they try to hit every one of those genres. And so, if you're a 40 to 50-year-old, you want to go back to your Super Nintendo days and Super Mario and Donkey Kong.
Do you think that, for example, because I remember when Alex was younger, he got a few games, and I don't know if they still make the Olympics games, but you could buy like the Olympics games, and you would do all the events, I guess, in the Olympics. Do you think that actually teaches something about the games for the person who plays it?
No, I mean, you mean like the rules and stuff, I guess, but no, they're just on a basic level. No. Now they have like gymnastics apps and, the swimming apps, if you could tap the keys the fastest. No, I don't think it actually teaches.
Because you're not, you're
about that sport.
Yeah.
No.
What about
but I do for like baseball and football and basketball and soccer. You can really develop strategies and not necessarily how to play an individual position, but you'll understand the game a little bit better. Definitely on those, but not the old-timey Sega Olympics that you're referring to.
Do they still make them? Do they still make the games, the Olympic games?
Oh, yeah, you can play it online for free right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can play that exact game
online.
Yeah.
Do you do it?
No.
No. Do your boys? Do your sons?
No, heck no. That's way too elementary for them. I mean, you got the gaming industry is booming. It's bigger than Hollywood, and it took me a long time to really embrace it. But my son's passion is he wants to go to college on a gaming scholarship. That's what he wants to do.
Well, obviously there's money to be made in it.
Well, okay. So this morning he wakes up because he's trying to get ready for school. Right, because school's going to start tomorrow, and he wanted to wake up at 7.
Right.
So he comes in, he goes on to his computer, and he says, "Dad, they just announced there's this. They're calling it the Olympics of Gaming, and if each winner of an event, each team of an event that wins an event will get $16 million.
Wow.
So that's more than an Olympic athlete will make for a gold medal.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Yeah.
And that's where gaming's at, because they had a tournament on for what they call CS:GO. It's Global Counter-Strike or Counter-Strike Global something. And the winner of this tournament, each player, there's four players, one coach on each team, and each got $6 million for winning this tournament.
Wow.
So, and they had, when they look at the viewership, they had over 80 million viewers.
Where does the money come from?
All over the world.
Where the money gets?
Sponsors.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's a lot of sponsorships.
Oh, heck yeah. I mean, but there's major money in the gaming.
And what do the sponsors get out of it?
They get $80 million viewers who are extremely brand loyal.
Oh, okay. So sponsors could be
the equivalent of the NFL. Yeah.
So who would the sponsors be? Like food, like Coca-Cola and things like that, or?
No, there are some. There's like Red Bull's a big sponsor, but some of the biggest are hardware companies and software companies that sell gaming material, whether it's gaming software, whether it's a gaming chair, whether it's a gaming monitor, anything that has to do with a computer, that's what it's about. And these gamers are looking for the highest level, just like any, high-level athlete. And these companies are willing to pay for it because it's such a niche market.
So there was a blood-related story regarding some of the athletes in the Olympics. Michael Phelps's shoulder, neck, and part of his back had these circles on them. Did you see this? The circles. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay. And did you read what that was from?
No, I didn't. All I saw was just a photo of it, and I didn't get a chance to actually read what it was about. I got it on stage.
They're actually circular bruises, and they are caused by a massage technique that's not illegal, and a lot of the athletes are using it. It's called cupping, and basically they put these suction cups on the person's back and around the muscles, and it sucks the blood closer to the muscles.
This is an old technique. Okay.
Yeah, it says here.
That's something they used to do in the early 1900s, I think.
Yeah, it says in China it's been done for thousands of years, and now they're starting to use it, and he swears by it. Michael Phelps says it's helping him swim better. Well, the proof is in the pudding, I guess. But I don't know. He looked like he'd be. Yeah. I don't know. Do you believe that?
I believe in the power of blood circulation.
Yeah.
And, especially, again, when you're that level of an athlete where the difference between you and a gold and coming in fourth place is 1/100th of a second.
Yeah.
And any advantage you can get, you're looking for it. And so if he thinks it works, it works.
Yeah, he's not the only one, but I guess he's the one that everybody saw because they're wearing, the least amount of clothing. So the swimmers.
Sure, of course.
All right, let me get to the phone. Then we'll find out about the blood supply. Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning, guys. Say, Dr. Erica Olstein from A Better You Acupuncture and Oriental Medicine.
Uh-huh.
She uses cupping. She's done cupping for me. She's done cupping for my husband.
Really?
All kinds of stuff.
Are you left with circular bruises?
Yes.
Oh, you are?
And they are just, I guess, like hickeys. No, I never had an actual hickey, but yeah. Yeah, you are.
And how long do they last?
I don't know. How long does a hickey last? Probably a few days, I'm going to say.
How long does a hickey last?
3 or 4.
Galen, do you know how long a hickey lasts?
Depends on the depth of the hickey. Last 3 or 4 months.
I don't know.
Get up in there.
But does it make a difference for you?
Oh, I have no idea if it made a difference for me, but it definitely made a difference for my husband. He had a sore shoulder, and she used cupping to try to relieve his pain.
Really? And it worked?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. He had more than one treatment, and when she did this, treatment more than once, then the bruising got less and less. And then he would stop for a while, several weeks or whatever, and then go back. And then when she did the cupping again, whoops, here come the bruises again.
Wow. I wonder if we're going to start to see this.
It doesn't hurt.
I wonder if we're going to start to see this like in high school sports, et cetera.
Oh, who knows? Oriental medicine and acupuncture and so forth has been around forever.
That's what it says. It says it's been around thousands of years in China.
It's expensive. Right. That kind of stuff is expensive.
All right. Thank you, Jan. Appreciate the information. All right. Galen, how's the blood supply?
We're okay. We have just over a 3-day blood supply, but we're still in emergency need of everything. So just get out there, give the gift of life, and donate blood.
And Jan was just on. Jan is from Palm Garden of Ocala, and if you go over there, you will see that they have a health and rehabilitation center that will provide services for all of those who might need some skilled nursing care.
I think she was Larry. I think Jan was offering free hickeys. Is that what I heard? Is that wrong?
I think so. Go there and get your health care taken care of. And we have some therapists coming in, I think, this Thursday. I'm pretty sure. Yes, this Thursday we have some therapists coming in from Palm Garden. And, of course, if you take a tour, you get all your questions answered. And remember, palmgardenofocala.com is the website. Penn Flooring is another sponsor we want to thank. They have some beautiful flooring for you to choose from as you remodel your home from the floor up. They have carpeting and wood flooring and tile and linoleum and everything in between. 1201 Southwest 17th Street is the address for Penn Flooring, just over the McKay-Williams Bridge on 17th Street, just a few blocks from Pine Avenue. They have a website, pennflooring.com. Again, we'll take a little break and we'll be right back. I want to ask you something about mansplaining. It's from the Olympics. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accidents. Mostly cloudy Tuesday with a couple of showers and thunderstorms in the area. The high 84 to 88. Mostly cloudy Tuesday night with another shower or thunderstorm, low 72 to 76. Wednesday, variable cloudiness with a shower and thunderstorm or two in the area. High 88 to 92. Thursday, partly sunny with a thunderstorm in spots in the afternoon. High 89 to 93. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Palm Garden of Ocala is helping patients with Parkinson's disease through the Big and Loud program by working to improve function and slow decline. The Big program trains patients to make bigger movements to produce normal movements in everyday activities. And the Loud program works to improve communication by improving the voice and speech functions. Do you know a Parkinson's patient in the hospital who could benefit from the Big and Loud program at Palm Garden? Call 854-6262. That's 854-6262.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new truck.
Yep, we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
Located next door to Silver Spring State Park and a few minutes from historic downtown Ocala, our award-winning Holiday Inn Express Hotel and Suites of Silver Springs is the place to stay for a friendly, memorable, and fun experience. Enjoy our fast and free Wi-Fi, complimentary hot breakfast, and free parking. Whether you're in town for work or play, our friendly staff will make you feel right at home. That's the Holiday Inn Express and Suites of Silver Springs, proud sponsor of Friday night Marion County High School football on WOCA, The Source.
Yeah, I'm that drip coming down from the corner of the room. But where did I come from? I'll never tell.
Bone Dry Roofing can and will fix it right the first time using quality materials and will deal honestly and fairly with you, period. You can find Bone Dry Roofing on their website, bonedryroofingllc.com, and Facebook at Bone Dry Roofing LLC. Do it right before your roof needs a tarp to keep the elements out. Bone Dry Roofing stands behind their work to help make your home safe and secure. Plus, they have financing available. Remember, if you're not bone dry, then you're all wet.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
All right, 27 minutes after 8 o'clock, Galen Unold is on the phone. Gosh, we don't have a whole lot of time to do this. But there was a story this morning, Galen, about the bicyclist from the Netherlands, Annemiek van Vleuten, if I'm saying it right. You know, she wiped out. We talked about this yesterday. She crashed.
Oh, yeah.
So there was a guy, I don't know who this guy is, Martin A. Betancourt. He's being dragged across the coals by everybody because this is what he posted on Twitter. He said, at AV Vleuten, first lesson in bicycling, keep your bike steady, whether fast or slow. And that was his whole post. But everybody's like dragging him around saying, oh my gosh, that's such bad mansplaining. You're telling a professional bicyclist how to the first lesson of bicycling. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It was a horrific crash. I don't know if you saw it.
I did. Yes.
Scorpioned into a curb. Oh, horrible.
Yeah, but he has
mansplaining is good.
Yeah, he has a bystander watching it on TV, not even doing it.
Right.
It's just unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was just trying to be funny, and it depends on the crowd.
I think so. Yeah,
I know your audience.
I think so too. But I know. Well, sometimes the things we think are funny, the people take them as offensive.
Yeah, some people take everything offensive.
Yeah.
The word Caucasian's offensive to some people.
Oh my gosh! Well, that means you're half Asian. You're half Cauc, half Asian.
I guess whatever.
Galen, where's the Bloodmobile today?
Well, today is at the YMCA, so we're going to be there this afternoon. So we're excited and come out there, work out, and then give blood.
Work out, give blood, and then go get a massage with the little suction cups and get little circles on you.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, I'm curious if that's going to make its way into mainstream. If people are going to go start to do this now that it's.
I think it's already one of the therapies that these people use. So I don't know how mainstream it'll be. I don't know if they're going to open kiosks where you get cupped.
But I guess it's all about getting blood to where it needs to get to. That's what it's about.
That's exactly right.
Yeah,
That's my job.
That's your job too. What a way to connect the two things. All right, Galen, you have a great day. Thank you for what you do, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, thanks.
We'll have butter on the toast tomorrow, by the way, or jelly, or honey, or something. We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. Donald Trump getting more pushback from senior members of his own party.
50 former prominent national security officials who released a letter saying that they will not vote for Trump. Quote, "We are convinced that he would be a dangerous president and would put at risk our country's national security and well-being."
Fox's Kristen Fisher, the GOP nominee, speaking to Fox Business Network, blasting the writers.
I hadn't planned on using any of these people. I guess for the most part, I haven't even spoken to any of these people because I like to speak to a new group. The old group was not doing it. Take a look at the Middle East.
Democrat Hillary Clinton visiting a Miami neighborhood dealing with the Zika outbreak. She'll call on Congress to return to D.C. for emergency funding. And Delta Airlines dealing with a backlog of tens of thousands of flyers after yesterday's outage affecting thousands of flights. Fox News, we report. You decide.
Okay, forest animals, today is a new day. Kids are coming to the forest, and it's up to us to make their visit a good one. Sparrow.
Yes?
Have you practiced the most popular bird songs for the year?
Of course.
Catchy. I like it. Okay, River.
Dude.
How's the temperature?
It's a refreshing 52 degrees, man. Perfect for a little riverside shoeless relaxation.
Ah, good. Owl, you here? Whoosh. Hoo-hoo, dashkin. I am. Look, you know the drill. Sleep during the day, scare the kids at night. Perfect. I love my job. Oak Tree?
Sup?
Still in the same place I left you last year. That's what I like. Consistency.
Well, it's not like I'm going anywhere for the next couple hundred years.
I know. I love it. Turtle.
He's not here yet, man.
He's late every morning. You'd think he would have learned by now to leave the night before our meetings. Okay. Squirrel. Has anybody seen Mr. Squirrel?
The forest has been preparing just for you. Visit a forest near you today. To learn more about cool things to do in the forest, visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
RL here to tell you how to deal with this heat wave. Get on down to Dairy Queen at Silver Springs. They have a blizzard waiting for you to cool off with. What a great treat in many different flavors. Or get one of our juicy char-grilled burgers with the #1 rated milkshake in America. So come on down to Dairy Queen at Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
You've got a garden and we've got a show for you called You've Got a Garden with your host, Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin. Carol Ann answers your questions about your flowers, your veggies, your grass, your trees, even questions about your bugs. And she's only on WOCA, so don't miss Carol Ann Baldwin and You've Got a Garden each Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on WOCA The Source.
Hi, I'm Big Daddy Don Garlitz, asking you to support adoption by purchasing a Choose Life license plate from your county tag office. You know it costs a lot to give a child life. Many times a woman is forced to make a bad choice because of financial pressures. Help save the lives of the unborn children by aiding women whom choose life instead of abortion. Take a stand for life. Purchase your Choose Life license plate today. For more information, go to chooselife.org or call 352-624-2854.
cookies, 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 cookies. We go cookie eating cookies.
When you want something special and fun for any occasion, get cookies. King Cookie in the Paddock Mall in Ocala will make a delicious, fun-filled delight just for you. So next time you're in the mall, stop by King Cookie or call 352-237-2557. KingCookieOcala.com. Customized cookies, cakes, and more. King Cookie.
Eating cookies, eating cookies.